Cooper's back there. They're laying down. We're back at home base. There's my big laundry bag. I forgot I had it. I had one and it ripped, and I forget where I found it again. But it's great to put pillows in, and now it's great for laundry because, oh, there's my shirt getting all wrinkled here. Put that over there. I did all my laundry today because I've been throwing it in bags, and then I go to my storage, and then I've been putting it in this big bag. So I'm like, well, let me do laundry, and I hang a lot of stuff to dry. So it's been a long process. So talk about staring at walls for paint to dry. I've been staring at clothes for clothes to dry on my steering wheel, and I put just a little out of the car, you could see. But I have, other than those 2 towels over there that are pretty much dry, I did dry as much as I could. I don't know, I'm paranoid that like my good stuff will get shrink in the dryer. I don't know, I think I had it happen one time. Well, one time I accidentally shrunk a roommate's shirt, and I got severely yelled at by accident. I mean, by accident I shrunk it, but I got severely yelled at. So I don't know, I think that traumatized me. I was just trying to help, and plus I didn't have money to, like, if my clothes shrink, to go out and buy new clothes. So I don't know, I just got in the habit of, like, good things that I wear, like shorts that fit me, and shirts that I really like, and t-shirts, whatever, you know, pajamas, sheets, towels, you know, I dry, but other stuff I hang up. So I'm like, okay, how is this going to work in a car? So I have, like, my sports bras hanging on my, like, turn signal thing, and so that was our project today. But we came back from where my daughter lived, so we went out there. It was just too hot here, so I was like, I have to come out there, you know, I'll come stay at Daddy's house, because that's where she's with her father, and he doesn't want the dogs there all of a sudden, because we used to go there from my apartment to babysit, and we'd sleep over, and the dogs would stay in, like, the foyer area. Didn't really come into the house. They stayed at the entranceway, and they were fine. We gated them off, but I guess he got a bug up his butt, so he said he didn't want us staying there, sleeping over, till my daughter went back to work. But it was so hot, and I was getting dizzy and just feeling sick and nauseous. So then I said, you have to tell him we have to come there. We have to get out of this heat. So then we came there, but then he was being an ass and making us feel really uncomfortable. And, you know, I swear he had his period, you know, when we were married. I swear he had that time of the month. Sometimes men, I swear, have that kind of thing. So it was just uncomfortable, and I had a meltdown, and I was crying, and I was like, there's nowhere for me to go, and because there's no fucking place for anyone to go who, I mean, I know I have it way better than most, but all these people out here in the city where I live that are homeless, you know, all the ton of us that are around here, because out there, there was no one homeless. And I went to, like, 5 other pilots out that way, and there was, like, tow signs all over the fucking place. And this is the nicest. It's a small one. I mean, there's a lot of trucks to park here, but it's tiny. Like, you would never even know this pilot was here unless you knew it. Even when you pass by, it's, like, surrounded by trees. Like, you just wouldn't even notice. Like, I didn't even notice all these trucks. And I lived out here for 5 years and going up and down this road. And it's the cleanest one. It's the nicest one. And so I went searching for, like, another one closer to my daughter so I could sleep at night at the pilot. And no, there was toe signs, and it just was not good vibes. So we ended up sleeping at the Walmart where I did sleep when I was originally homeless, back when. And it was actually so quiet. Although I don't know, someone's out there playing with the carts. I don't know what's going on with the carts. There was just, I think it was the cart gatherer, but I don't know. I just felt like someone's playing with carts, moving carts all over the fucking place. So that was the only thing, like, what's the fucking doing with the carts, you know? I just didn't understand that. But it was very quiet. Cooper didn't bark once. And we, you know, I do sleep. So I don't know why I look so tired. I think it's just being out in the element. It just drains you. Because when I hit the sack, I mean, we sleep till morning. But this morning they got me up at 6:30. I'm like, oh God, please. And out there, because I slept out there last night because I was so tired. I just wanted to. And I think the dogs are like so used to this routine now. Like they wanted to leave. They were like ready to leave. My exes. And I mean, I love being with the babies. I love my babies, my grandbabies, kissing them all over, and I just love it. So, but even my dogs were like, Cooper started whining. I didn't know really what he wanted, but they both were like dragging me to the car. Like, they want to get in the car and like in their bed spots. Because Amelia sleeps in the driver's seat with her bed and her blankie, and me and Cooper sleep in the back. Now it's starting to get colder at night, so I made the comforter, because I washed the top one. I made the comforter so it's it's vertical, rectangular, so I can get in it, you know, and fold it over on like a taco, you know, and put me in it. And I did get in the, I think it's in the trunk. I think it's by my pillows. A hoodie, just in case it does get colder tonight. I do have this down to 20 sleeping bag. I should put that on my list. Because we did get approved for the apartment, but we don't move in till October 14th. So I have to rough it out till then. But I will go to my ex's house and watch the babies while she's at work full time, and her fiance is at school full time and work, you know, so he's gone, so I have to, you know, man the babies. And then we will move into a 3-bedroom apartment. We got a 3-bedroom apartment, so we're just trying to figure out which room is Nana's, which room is the babies, which room is theirs. And I think I'm gonna get we think I might get the bigger room because it has a door to the outside. And she definitely doesn't want to put the babies in there, but we might put me in there because it'd be easy for me to take Cooper out and to have Cooper in that room. The room with the door that can go out, like a sliding door that can go out to the patio, because Cooper will alert us to anybody trying to look in, peek in, or anything. He is a very good guard dog. So, which I hate for him to be, because he doesn't relax. And it was really, actually really nice at the Walmart. We parked with the truckers. So, it was very quiet. It was a good night's sleep. You know, I didn't have to worry about him barking at anybody, because anyone comes within, 3 feet of our car, 5 feet, he is growling and barking. So we'll see about tonight again, what he does. I was over there with the guy, I'm back at my regular Pilot, so I was over there on the side where the guy told me to go park, because they were kicking out the people that were parking here because they were making a mess. So the old timers are still here, But I moved back over here because the guy over there, I think he has Tourette's. And there's nothing wrong with that. But he definitely has something. And he was headbanging to really, really loud music. So I'm not quite sure what his mental illness is. And there's nothing wrong with mental illnesses. But I can't sleep with music on. So if he decides to do that at like 1 in the morning... So I had to move. I moved away from him. And I've seen his car. He's been here for as long as I've been here. So I don't know if he's a long timer too, but he's over on that side. They probably put him on that side. Maybe because he does play his music really loud. But he was talking to himself coming out of the store. I saw him going to his car and he was kind of like yelling. But that could be Tourette's. So... and you know, people can be normal with Tourette's, you know. They just shout out, say things, have tics, you know, like whatever. There's so many different mental illnesses that doesn't mean someone that is should be shunned or not looked at as a normal person, or you know, I just can't sleep with music. Surprisingly, I could sleep with trucks, as you heard. So yeah, I had a meltdown yesterday. I think I've had 2 now. I was just so tired, and then my ex was being an ass, and I'd gone to like 5 pilots, and I couldn't find a space that I felt comfortable, and it was like I didn't know where to go, and everything here was like I said, boom, bam, boom, and there you have to go, you know, drive all over, and I fucked up my mileage, I'm sure. Who knows what it's going to cost this month, because I'm pay per mile on my car, because I never hardly go anywhere, because everything's so close here in the city. So I was like, well, I'm going to do the pay per mile thing, you know. So when I get to where I'm going to be, then it'll go back to that. You know, it'll be okay. Although, where we're at is kind of a distance from the grocery stores. So I'll have to map out my route and stuff. But, oh, this shirt's drying. Oh, God, who's here? Okay, I'm not sure who that is. I know I've seen his van before. But that's another sleeper. We're all sleepers here. But at least he's a van, so he'll get out on that side. I wonder if he'll come open this side. But anyway, hopefully. Cooper, you be quiet. You be fine back there. But they went to their normal park. Oh, and then we went to like 5 fucking parks. Out there by my daughter. So we found one that I felt good at. You know, because I didn't want to stick out like a sore thumb. You know, with I don't think we look homeless or anything. Like I take a shower every day. Well, every other day out here, but I took one every day. My exes, and you know, I change my clothes every day and stuff like that. So I keep clean, but yeah, no one out there wasn't like homeless people out there. Like here, I mean, here it's like where I'm at. It's like this is the thing. We stay here and then we go to the park. And then we come back here. Like, it's all the same people. So, I feel okay. Sorry, I'm trying to crack my back. My back is killing me. But anyway, so we're back here. And, you know, I feel better here with my like kind of people. My tribe. It's a different tribe, but it's my kind of tribe. So, I guess then, so we'll go back to where she's at, and I guess we'll just hang at the I found the park that I did like, that we can go to. That was a good spot. And we'll sleep at the Walmart with the truckers. There's another Walmart too out there, but I'm not quite sure how safe it is. I'll have to see. I slept at the Walmart where I was. That's where I shopped. You know, when I was homeless before. So I think I'm okay there. And the truckers are there. Usually there's an RV there, but there wasn't. And when I had slept there before, I had seen homeless people in their cars there. And there's this one white car that's been there for like years. So it'd be going on like 7 years now. I don't know. Maybe there's someone that lives in there in that car, like the guy here, the old guy that lives in the white car. Maybe it's a white car thing. But it looks like a cop car, an old cop car. It's, you know, the old big Victorians or whatever there. So, yeah. And then the Pace bus comes here all the time. So I wonder if that old man goes somewhere, like the daycare. You know, they have old people's daycare. Because it's always like around 5 o'clock, I think, that he makes his way to his car with that walker that we hear. So I don't know. Because I've never seen him go that way. I've only seen him come this way. So we're here and we're surviving, and I mean, you know, I'll get to save I'll get to save money in September, although we got to come up with our deposit now. So, and then I was going to say the kids, my daughter and her fiance have decided that they didn't want me to help pay rent, because I'm going to be basically the full-time nanny and taking care of the kids, and if I weren't there, they would have to pay a lot to have them both in daycare. So that's what they decided. They just wanted me to kind of save my money, and then hopefully at one point I can get into my own 1-bedroom there, you know, maybe 2 years down the road, and be close to them, or if they go to get a house or whatever. Because my daughter she's going back full time, so she makes good money. She's a social worker. So if they can get their credit back up, and you know, if they can get a house and stuff, then I may go ahead and go get an RV and see if I can travel a little bit, but then keep it at their house, you know. So, you know, always be wherever they're at, because he kind of wanted to move out of Illinois, but we'll see. So that's what's been going on. I'm squinting because I can't really see. I was using my double glasses because I was watching a video, and now it's messed up my eyes. Can't really see very well. My eyes have to adjust again. But that's our update.